Hey feds. So sometimes in our workshops, someone asks a question and it kind of reveals some unsettling information or a situation that kind of pains your heart a little bit. Here is the question that was asked recently. They said, is this life insurance, talking about FEGLI, is FEGLI an option if you currently have cancer? First off, no. Well, I'm not saying no to the answer, but I'm saying no. I hope that isn't the case. I hope that's, just a what if, right? I don't want that to happen, of course. But let's say that was the case for the person who asked this question. Is FEGLI available for someone who has cancer? And that is one of the great things about FEGLI, is that if you get it, let's say, for example, what happens with a lot of people is that they start their employment with the federal government and they start FEGLI. Great. They get to keep that. Now, it gets really, really, really expensive later on, and it can get expensive. Well, it does get expensive, period. And then part of it may go to free, but that's another topic, right? But overall, it gets really, really expensive. But at the same time, if you get cancer during that time, you get to keep it, right? You don't get it doesn't kick you off of it. Now, if you were to get cancer, you really can't go and say, hey, I want FEGLI now, because FEGLI doesn't just have open seasons. Well, they do, but they're so few and far between. I mean, it's decades in between of them having an open season. So one of the great things about FEGLI is that if you can't get life insurance outside of the federal government, you at least have that. And yes, it may get expensive, but at least you have it. So that is one of the great things. Every now and then, what will happen is that someone will come to one of our workshops and go, whoa, it is really expensive. And it does get expensive. And so they think, I'm gonna cancel it. So they go and cancel it. And then they try to go get private life insurance, and something happened with their health, and now they can't get private life insurance, and now they've got nothing. That's not good either. We try to warn about that, say, don't do this. But no matter how much we warn, people are like, oh, I'm just gonna go. Don't. Just so here's the lesson from today. Before you go do anything, have a plan. If you have a plan, it'll work out. If you don't have a plan, mistakes can easily happen. So please make sure you have a plan before you just start doing things. And that plan will help you make sure that when you do things, when you make a move, when you try to do this or buy this or do whatever it may be, at least you know what will happen, and you'll be confident in that when you do make that choice. Come to one of our workshops, learn all about all of this great information about FEGLI and about all the other benefits that you also have when you retire.